Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to go over Cellframe Cryptocurrency. Goes by ticker Cell. It's up about almost 20%, 18.7% today. So we got pumps. There's some good things about this and some not so good things about that. But let's see if we can get into a pump here or something like that with this coin. All right, guys. So here's the deal that I first noticed with this. It has, if these numbers are accurate, it has limited supply. Oh, and by the way, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, be greatly appreciated, guys. And then it just came out. I'll go over the chart on that. Just came out at March of 2021. And then on the markets, it's mostly traded on Uniswap version 2. Most of the trading is done there. So it's on limited exchanges. Okay. But this could be a good thing as time goes on and the markets go bullish. It might get onto more exchanges and then it'll have more pumpability. Okay. So this is not you can look at this in a negative way or a positive way. Right now, it's just limited, but it does have pumpability obviously into it. We're going to see if it's done with its correction. It's a limited amount of followers. Nothing wrong with that. Coin's got to start somewhere. And this is a quantum. They're talking about the quantum safe blockchain. Looked into it a little bit. They're looking forward thinking a little bit about quantum technology is going to be coming to the computer frames, and then they'd be able to attack these blockchains, and they're building a system, blockchain or a layer 1 system to be able to defend against that. So if you're forward thinking and maybe that's going to be a problem in the future, then hey, maybe check out the coin. So here we go, guys. Let's go over the chart, see what's going on with it. I'll break this down for you real quick. What's going on with this coin Cellframe? See, this coin had just basically, it was just bad timing for it. It came out in March 21, had that pump. Okay, the February to May timeframe is when the markets actually ended over here on Bitcoin. Let me show you over here on the chart on Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin's third wave peak, and they came down and boom, that was either there or there. It's open for debate. February to March timeframe is when Bitcoin ended its bullish move. Everything else in through this has been a correction. So that would make sense of why Cellframe over here has been going through this. Now there's a couple good things here. You take the top and you go all the way down here and you can see that this has had a 97% correction. So the odds are it's probably done there. All right, so here's the deal. I'll go over this with you real brief. This is a flat move. And you guys that do Elliott waves, you want to keep your close eye on these flat moves because they happen everywhere in not only cryptocurrencies, happen in traditional markets. Flat moves confuse traders, and you want to learn these flat moves. So what it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and bam, 5. So it did a flat right there. Okay, so investigating this coin, you can see I got a 5-wave swing right here. You see the divergence, boom, on this 12-hour chart from there to there. So this 5-wave, I got to look for a 5-wave over here going up. And here it is right here. There's your 3 to 5 right there, divergence. So here's your 3-wave swing. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let me take that out, clean that up. So there's your correction within there, okay? I know a lot of people would go A, B, C right here. It didn't cut it like that. It ended over here, guys. Okay. So this whole thing was your 3-wave swing. You have a 5 over here. This is an unusual move. It has a diagonal there and a diagonal there. This is actually 1, 2, 3, lowest peak, and it swung down on that diagonal. Okay. And then the 5-wave swing is over here. So here's likely the move that it made with Cellframe. Your A, your B, and then down for a C, like so, guys. That's the swing. All right, let me clean that up. So is the correction over with? Let's check it out. I'm going to go out to a daily chart and start looking at these fibs. See if it makes sense. You want to check it with the wicks and without the wicks. So it's going to be, you put the C there at 786, and you put it to the top of that swing. It did hit a 1-to-1. So there's going to be near a 1-to-1 with the wicks. Let me take out the wicks now, guys. Let me go to the without the wicks. Go down here, the top of that wave, and it hit 1-to-1 on the nose. to the top of that wave, it hit more or less 786. So it's probably over with, in my opinion. It's just slowed down. It couldn't, you know, this leg over here was just a slightly probably shorter than this one. Most of it got done right here, and you go through its correction, finish it off. Okay. Now it's got a serious pump going on, guys. This is not the time to jump into a coin like this. All right. 161% already off the bottom. And then you can see it's going to be coming up for a correction. You see that RSI, the daily, it's swinging up there. So more than likely, this was the 5-wave swing right here that you're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And you see the divergence right there. So, okay. Now, is it going to a corrective sequence? Don't know. Don't know. It could be setting up for its wave. This coin could be setting up to a wave 1, swing back down and going into a bullish sequence over here. Just not going to know what's going to be going on. But I can tell you right here, this is in this area of the coin, this is your 1, 2, 1, 2 setup, and it's in a 3. So what's going to happen with this coin? I want to go through all this. This is a mess in there. What's going to happen with this coin, just as an example, is like, let's say you got 1, 2, you know, a couple of these 1, 2s are in there, a whole bunch of them, probably 1, 2s like that. So what's going to be going on is to just take as an example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. It's going to be doing this it's going to be up here for a little while, guys, just like so. It's going to be up there for a little bit. And then you have another 3, and then the 4 can come swing even more like that. So it'll be something like that. Okay. It could just keep blasting into there. And this could be a wave 1. Okay. This could be a wave 1 like that. And so it's going to swing up and it's going to come back down for that correction. And you want to see if it maintains that low right there. And then boom, that right there. So just let that play out. Okay. So if the market's like Bitcoin and, you know, they're still hanging out doing whatever they need to do, this will just finish up its sequence, come up there, complete it, wherever, however many you have in there. It looks like a whole bunch, and then swing back down. If it breaks out low, I don't think so. This coin is corrected enough. 97 and 98% correction for this coin. Okay. So that's what I do. You're not in it. Just wait for the correction. See what it's going to correct to. Something like this is probably going to correct it. Depending on how bullish it is, how bullish it gets, you know, these are going to be the areas. You want to check it on log and off log, but more than likely it's going to be logarithmic, you know, 382 to 50%. More than likely with the coin, it can hit the 618. Those will be the areas. You can take it off log too, just in case, you know, you want to ramp it up and be a little bit more, you know, you think it's more bullish. So that would be the area that you could see something go up there even higher and then back down. So, but here's what's cool about the coin, guys, is that this is a total like more degenerate play, if you will. Here's what's cool about it. If it does come back down and swing around, right? So let's say it is making its wave 1, completes it, comes back down for the 2. This thing can, boom, start going up into a wave like that. Okay. And you're looking at, you know, something, let's say here, and then gets up into those areas. The markets go bullish. You know, now you start looking about some pretty decent gains for this coin. And then, you know, let's check out the, what is the trading volume is only 700,000, you know, market cap's only 13 million. For a coin like this easily can blast back up to these areas. You know, it's going to have resistance in these areas. It's already gone through here, and it looked like it's working on there. It's going to have something through here in those areas right here, guys. But once it gets up beyond these areas up here, if it gets up beyond there, this thing could probably just start whizzing up like so and get beyond all-time highs. So it was there once before at $5. Okay. If Bitcoin and Ethereum, like I suspect, are going to do a correction, okay, whether it break the lows or not, and then goes into a FOMO 5th wave, you could see probably some pretty significant gain on a coin like this, you know, 23, you know, potentially like numbers like that, you know, 20, 25x, just say 15, 20, 25x potentially with this coin, especially this right here, guys. You know, if these numbers are right, this is limited supply. That's good. That means what? Pumpability over here. So So far, so good. I wouldn't be jumping in, obviously, don't FOMO into something like that. It's on limited exchanges anyhow, and just take a couple. The other thing is too, you got to think about like maybe there's a couple whales or who knows, VCs or some other early investors into this coin. And they're come down here and they're going to see something like this and like, yeah, you know what? The market's going to go bullish. Let's buy a couple big bags and boom. Or, maybe Cellframe here is like thinking, hey, you know what, guys, look, why don't we go do some advertising for the coin, put some videos out there. We'll go over to Cryptos R Us, man. Tell him to make a video about it, right? And he'll do it. He'll do it because he charges like $2,500 or $3,500 for one of those things. He'll do it, and then next thing you know, it's over here, and then boom, something like that could happen. You never know. All right, guys, that's the end of my video on Cellframe. It's areas I'd be looking for, and start looking for a retrace too. The other thing is too, with coins like this, they can retrace pretty shallow. That's why I got that box up there pretty high, because I know some of these coins you just go down like this and boom, and they just start taking off. But you have to realize too, you're just not going to know. They can't go deep. They can't go deep back down and test those areas back down to that line just like that. So just not going to know, guys. So you just have it set up and take a look at that. How much risk you want to play. Not financial advice. Remember that. It's just edutainment only. But your line in the sand is right there at 19 cents. Let's say it's down in this area, corrects to back down to 38 cents. What are you risking right there? 50%. It still has a lot of room in there. Has a lot of room. Let's say it gets up there. Look at all this area it has to make itself a nice wave two. That's how the markets work. Come down, correct, and then boom, and you go into a wave three. All right. Also, too, the bearish scenario, guys, like you want to make sure it's not like an A, B, and then back up onto a C. You want to be careful of that also. All right, guys, that's the end of it. Made our way to the end for Cellframe. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.